What is differentiated teaching? Differentiated teaching is a teaching approach where instructors employ a range of instructional strategies to extend each student's knowledge and skills in each class. Teachers deliver the same content or lessons at varying levels of difficulty depending on the student's abilities. Teachers can differentiate instruction based on students' readiness, interest, or learning profile in 4 areas. First is content. Content is to identify what students need to learn and which resources will help them. Second is process. Process are the activities that help students in comprehending what they have learned. Products is to culminate projects that encourage learners to perform, apply, and extend what they have learned. And fourth are the learning environment. It is the way how the classroom feels and how the students work together. The purpose of differentiated teaching is to meet the needs of all the students and to improve each student's performance. Next are the advantages of differentiated teaching. Differentiated teaching enables the students to be collaborative and provide learners a flexible learning environment. Teachers are proactive, meaning learners will receive motivational and positive approach, making sure that no students will be left behind. Teachers give an equal amount of work depending on the student's interest and capabilities that could only mean that assignments or activities are being adjusted. It is student-centered, meaning lessons are designed for students regardless of their learning strategy. Teachers can manage the students' learning. Therefore, in differentiated teaching, both teachers and students will benefit from this. Next are the advantages of differentiated teaching. Differentiated teaching is difficult to implement in a classroom of more than 20 pupils. A class of 30 students would require 4 or more groups, which would be difficult to organize and teach properly. It requires more than one teacher. The teacher may organize activities and lessons, but implementation will need the assistance of a classroom assistant. It requires the supply of a wide variety of materials and resources for students with different learning styles. Differentiated teaching is high-quality instruction, yet it can appear confusing all times. Parental support is essential for individualized instruction to be effective because students can reinforce concepts gained in the classroom at home. Teachers will need to communicate frequently with parents about what their children are learning and how they learn best. If a strategy appears unclear to the parents, they may be unable to assist their child or may sabotage any progress that has been made. When to use the differentiated teaching. Instructors use and apply the principles of differentiated teaching when students in a single strategy learning environments often show poor retention of the subject matter covered. Teachers will frequently change his or her teaching strategies as well as the contents of a lesson from one set of students to the next, so that those students who need more time to grasp a concept may get the specialized assistance they need. Differentiated teaching occurs when a teacher reaches out to an individual or small group to change his or her instruction in order to provide the best possible learning experience. This is effective for high-ability students as well as the students with mild to severe disabilities. Students appear to be more engaged in learning, and there are reportedly fewer discipline problems in classrooms where teachers provide differentiated lessons. What are the possible variations? The learning objectives are the same for all of the students. However, the instruction varies depending on the interests, preferences, strengths, and challenges of the students. The teachers differentiate how students learn by grouping them based on their individual readiness or to complement each other. They use strategies like formative assessment, which involves periodic, in-process evaluations of what students are learning or not learning in order to determine the optimal instructional strategies or modifications for each student. And that is differentiated teaching.